Sometimes poor mental toughness is just because of your limiting beliefs. Renew yourself with positive beliefs. One was born with self-belief. We often see ourselves in situations and circumstances that can impact our self-esteem both temporarily and over time. To restore your self-belief, it is important to understand the circumstances that caused it to be lost. Here are some common causes that low self-esteem can occur. 1. Unhappy homes. An unhappy childhood can lower self-belief. It is true that how others treat you, especially your family, has a significant impact on your self-image. Children who have their parents belittle them and make them feel bad about themselves grow up in a world that is not supportive. 2. Negative peers. It can be hard to have self-confidence when you surround yourself by people who are constantly negative and make you feel inferior. Sometimes coworkers can convince you of things you do not like, and if you refuse to listen, they can make suggestions and do things that will make you feel uncomfortable. In an effort to conform, you may give up your own values and customs. This can result in a decrease in self-esteem and long-term loss of self-confidence. 3. Traumatic experiences. Emotional and physical abuse can lower self-esteem. This could lead to you feeling less attractive to someone or something because of your lover. People who have been subject to physical abuse may also be affected by depression and anxiety. This can eventually lead to a loss of self-esteem. They will eventually feel unworthy of their goals. 4. Bad decisions. People can feel unsure about their abilities to make the right decisions for the future if they have made bad decisions in the past. This can happen especially when the decisions made have consequences that are not only detrimental to the individual, but also to their loved ones. Let's say that a mother decides to take her children abroad to seek better opportunities. The father is not in agreement. After much disagreement, the father agrees to loan money and sponsor the trip. Her plan for traveling fails because the mother cannot find a job. If you fail to implement this plan, disappointment and loss can make it difficult for you to make sound decisions in the future. 5. Models of negative thinking. You might lose confidence if you keep thinking about the worst-case scenarios, especially when it happens. If you only think about the negative things you can do or how your performance might be below the others, you will probably use that energy to discourage interviewers. These negative thinking patterns can become a source of insecurity and make you feel inferior. Negative thoughts can make you feel unworthy and inferior. How to develop a self-belief. Once you've identified the problem, you can work on how to fix it. Here are 8 methods to increase self-belief. 1. Know who you want to be. Who would you choose to be if you didn't feel self-doubt, self-pity? What would your life look like if you were not afraid? This is the first step towards rebuilding your self-esteem. Because negative thinking patterns and doubts over time can bury you in your goals and dreams. It is important to work towards achieving these goals as well as increasing self-confidence. Allow yourself to dream and then make a list of the numerous things you hope to accomplish and the beliefs that you would like. If there is any doubt, you can move them aside to make a complete listing. 2. Assert yourself. Self-confidence is built through assertiveness. We all have an impact on how we behave. You will act like a beautiful person if you believe you are. The future CEO of your company will be you, so you'll behave accordingly. You need to see yourself as extraordinary and worthy. Affirmations can be used to help you achieve that image. These positive affirmations eliminate doubts, especially if spoken aloud and with conviction. For example, I deserve everything I want. I have the intelligence to accomplish my goals. I deserve all the good things in life, and I will work each day to satisfy a desired goal and fulfill a specific need to experience the best. Take a list and then, when you are ready, get up in front of a mirror and start to speak. It won't take too long. 4 simple phrases can make you feel confident and ready to face the world. 3. Face your fears. A great way to increase self-esteem is by facing your fears. They don't all have to be faced at once, or you can choose to start with the most terrifying one. You have the option to begin slowly. Find the root of your doubts and work out how to resolve them. Talk to your parents if they treat you like a child. Don't be afraid to speak out. Being yourself can help you shed your chest fat. You must face the fear that you might not be able to achieve your goals. This interview is your chance to show you what you can do. You can bring your ideas and innovations to the forum. You must get out of a relationship where you are constantly outputting your self-esteem. When you face your fears and overcome them, self-doubt is no longer a problem. 4. Address your inner critic. You can easily fix and rebuild self-confidence when society is to blame. You can't restore confidence if your critic is inside you. Overactive internal criticism can lead to a lack of self-confidence. Even though you may have a brilliant idea, when you start creating the proposal, you may wonder if it is good enough. Then, you may start to believe that your proposition is not worthy of consideration. You can then throw away the sheet paper and keep the idea. You must address your internal criticisms. If your internal reviewer questions you about why they should choose me for the job, then answer them accordingly. Ask yourself why they shouldn't choose me for this job. Continue to count the reasons you are qualified to do the job. This will allow you to shut down your inner critics, and it will increase your self-esteem. 5. Win. You must be ready to win before you make a move towards your goals. You should not accept things blindly or wing it, as they can lead to failure. Instead, study hard and prepare for the exam. Also, give a great presentation to this meeting. Being prepared to win will also give you the confidence to push yourself to achieve your goals. 6. Encourage others. Did you know that encouraging others can improve your attitude about success? A loss of self-confidence can often lead to a lost faith in the abilities and capabilities of others. If you discourage someone from following their dreams, it is possible to make them feel discouraged. Try to see success not as something anyone can do. Encourage your family and friends. Your mood will change. Soon, your encouragement will start to be directed inwardly, and you will feel motivated to achieve all your goals. 7. Pay attention to what you do. Your self-esteem will improve if you take care of yourself mentally and emotionally. Physical care can make a big difference in your mental or emotional health. You can then go to a spa and have a massage. Find clothes that make it feel good. Then, comb your locks. Go to the gym, eat right, and get enough sleep. Talk to a therapist. Achieving self-confidence is possible by looking and feeling great. 8. Cut off negative acquaintances. Beware of those who are unable to make you feel worthy or competent enough through their words or actions. This is because these people will undermine any effort to improve your self-esteem. It doesn't matter who they may be, as long as they treat you with the same respect you deserve, it will not matter. Avoid them. Talk to your family members if they are treating you badly. Let them know that you won't accept negativity in your own life. Also, interrupt your lover if they are physically or emotionally abusive. This will help you to grow your self-esteem. Negative acquaintances should be avoided. Instead, make friends with loved ones and develop healthy relationships. Be overcoming negative emotions. Anger, fear of failed bro. A person's ability to deal with other humans is crucial in determining whether they succeed in business or in life. This includes emotional intelligence, i.e., this is the ability to recognize and then respond appropriately to the emotions of others. Here are our suggestions for 4 ways to improve your emotional intelligence. 1. Take the time to learn about yourself. You can better understand how your emotions react, your behaviors, and where your strengths lie. Learn to be aware of your reactions. Ask your friends and family to give you feedback if you are sincere. 2. By breathing correctly, you can manage your emotions during stressful situations. Deep, regular breathing through one's nose with a relaxed jaw is a powerful way to reduce stress. Deep breathing is a signal to your brain to calm down. Your brain communicates to your body, which causes a decrease of heart rate, blood pressure, and other symptoms. Being calm and relaxed will allow you to better manage your emotions. 3. You can channel your emotions. Negative emotions can be dealt with by transforming them into positive energies and redirecting them to new opportunities. I remember in 2009 that I had started 2 successful businesses. 2 years later, both of my businesses failed and I lost all my money. I was distraught, overwhelmed, and frustrated. However, instead of letting go of my emotions and reinforcing an unproductive mindset and behavior, I began a 5-hour walking journey and began to think about ways to harness the power and potential of frustration and turn it into something positive. I learned valuable lessons from my failures and how to run a successful business. These lessons have been invaluable to me, and I created a course to help others. It has proven to be an incredible new resource. 4. Transmute your emotions. It is possible to turn negative emotions like anger and hatred into positive ones like admiration, compassion, and kindness. One of my students was a stand-up paddle SUP professional athlete. He would become emotionally unstable when someone teased him, which would affect his performance. I designed a behavioral training program for him. I asked him not to look at the competitor, but to row more and to improve his concentration. With training and time, his response improved and his unexpected behavior caused havoc with the competitors who were trying to provoke him. Another common negative emotion is envy. My students confess that their lack of success is a common negative emotion. I help them transform this feeling and turn it into admiration for their success. They see it a chance to learn from the person's strengths, which is a more productive and useful way of responding.